Hi! It's been a long time. How you doing? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Roszipou, and today I wanted to, just make a video because it's been a very long time and yeah, a bunch of stuff changed in my life. Like, a lot. Actually received my new bullet journal and I've been watching a lot of bullet journal videos and everything, and I was feeling like making a bullet journal video. So today I am going to be making a flip through of like all my journals. Yes, because journal with, plural. It's not a lot. I only used 2 journals this year. For those who might not know, this channel used to be a bullet journal channel. I was making themes, I was recording all my process through my journal, and I hit a wall. I hit a wall in 2020, I guess like just everyone else, and I wasn't satisfied with my journal, I wasn't satisfied with my theme, and I decided I would take a break of making YouTube videos. I've been practicing making videos with my Twitch VODs, making highlights and little episodes of like what is happening in my streams, and also I did a reaction video that kind of blew up, and I still don't want to look at the views because it's kind of scaring me, but and I feel like I haven't gave me the proper chance to make content on YouTube. So yeah, I decided I will do something very simple, and I'm gonna be making a flip through video of my journal. You are going to see like a live commentary of what I was thinking of my things and like what was happening at that time in my life, and I hope that you guys will be able to understand a little bit more why I took a break. I am not sure if I'll be continuing making bullet journal videos, but I kind of like the formula that I had for my bullet journal videos towards the end before I kind of gave up on it, which was a basically flip through of the whole month. And you guys didn't saw what I was making or everything, so maybe I'm gonna continue with that, because the thing with recording you making a bullet journal is you guys see like probably like a 15-minute video. It's not taking 15 minutes to make. It takes like a lot of time, a lot of days, and I'm a big perfectionist, and it was all the little details. If the lighting wasn't perfect, if I wasn't wearing different clothes or whatever, I didn't want it to show, because I wanted to give you guys the impression that it really took 30 minutes to make and nothing less. But it's not the case. It takes, for some YouTubers, it could take days to make a setup because it's so much more harder, and it takes like even more preparation to do those kinds of videos. So that's why I liked about the flip through. But I feel like that with the experience that I get, maybe I will be like less anxious and I'm gonna make new bullet journal videos. I don't know. But either way, I hope that you will like this little video, because there's still some people over my Discord that are legitimately interested into my bullet journals, and I feel kind of bad for them. And I feel like 2020 hasn't been a great year in general, and maybe I should give myself another chance for 2021. So yeah, here is my bullet journal flip through. I hope you're gonna like it. Alright everyone, so welcome to my beautiful Christmas blanket. I didn't have like good Christmassy thingy to put my journals on, and I really like this blanket, so we better use it, So here is the 2 journals that I used this year. So you might recognize this one because it was the journal that I use when I was first making my videos, and this one that I actually made a review video on. And I really liked it, and I feel like maybe the themes in these journals are a little bit better, but we'll see. We'll see if there is like still some stuff that I like about this one. It's gonna be so weird to see like everything back again. There we go. Alright, so here's my key. So I didn't really have a theme for the few first pages of my journal, but I was so convinced that 2020 will be my year, because for those who doesn't know, I actually graduated from college in December 2019, so it's gonna be actually 1 year that I graduated from university, and I was so ready for all the things that 2020 will get me, and I really wanted to have like a floral theme, so it would give me the impression that I will finally be blooming. So that was kind of like my idea behind that. You also see all those little post-it towards the beginning of my journal. It was because when I was actually moving to this one, I wanted to remember which spreads that I wanted back in the journal. So we have my little quote that says, "Dear past, thank you for the lessons. Dear future, I am ready." Little did I know that 2020 would be a freaking hard challenge. Alright, here we have my grid spacing cheat sheet that I made a bunch of mistakes in it. And I ended up not even using it because it was so inaccurate. Here we have kind of like a cute spread, because I didn't know what to put next to this one, so I have 20 ways to love myself, and it was kind of like a reminder for me to like help me to feel better whenever I would have like kind of like any kind of anxiety, if I didn't like how I look or blah blah. Like 20 little things that I can do for myself that, you know, will help me in general. Oh, I skipped a page and I had to glue them together, but like with time you can kind of see the glue on the page that didn't really stick, but yeah. Here's my future log. Pretty average future log. My goals and dreams. Alright, so it's written in French, so I can like read some of them. I wanted to finish the comic book that I was actually working on for the month of May, getting a capture card before New Horizon. And yeah, I also wanted to focus on my mental health, my comic book, my little family, and also being like financially stable, because it is actually the year that I decided to go as an independent. And yeah, turns out it's not really good to be independent in a pandemic, but you know. And I also have my dreams, that I knew that, you know, it won't happen, but maybe, who knows, happen, because I was in a pandemic. My period tracker, things to check out. My Kanban, oh, those are actually stuff that I should have removed, but either way, my Kanban, I wanted to have like a Kanban board, but I ended up not using it at all because I was actually using one online for my clients and my commissions. And yeah, I also made myself a little schedule for like streaming and like all the jobs that I have, because I actually had a lot of contract and a lot of job of going on that was planned during the year and during the, you know, everything, and of course everything had to be canceled. I really like this spread. I wish I would have made it a little bit bigger, and I would just like have, you know, scratch the summer and like the fall one, so I could focus on those two a little bit better because I always end up using two journals. So yeah, on my 2020 pictures, I didn't fill it up at all because I ended up using it for my other bullet journal. And finally, the quote, "Wherever life plants you, bloom with grace." So I really had this flower theme, and towards the first few themes of my bullet journal, I was really into flowers. Like, in my head, it was my year. I was blooming. I was ready for everything that life would put me through. I'm gonna bloom, I'm gonna be successful. So remember when I told you guys that I really had like a big breakdown in 2020? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So far, I think that January wasn't that bad. I really like what I did with like the font and like, you know, the simple flowery doodle. It's not very original, but I feel like it worked. It was really great. Again, February, I wanted to do flowers again, but I put them in vase instead of just having like a wire flowers. Oh, a little Dutch door here. But yeah, I feel like my spreads are like so different. Like, you're gonna see in my other bullet journal, but I feel like my weekly spreads were more original in this bullet journal than the other one. Like what kind of like weekly was working for me? Oh my god. Was I so freaking impatient for Animal Crossing? And also, another thing that you can already notice on camera, lots and lots of bleeding. This team was so heavily on doodles and like on colors that it actually, my bullet journal couldn't handle it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I totally did not remember that I did that spread. Oh my hell. See, I wanted to use different mediums. I wanted to look at my bullet journal and, you know, just have the reaction that I just had. Wow. I did a freaking drawing for this one. We can see the effects in the water. The fireflies are glowing, the moon, the meteor shower. Oh my freaking hell. Oh wow, I totally did not remember that. Oh, I did, okay, I did like kind of like a Dutch door, but like folded instead. Oh, okay. We'll see the disaster of like my favorite theme that I was so ready to do. Watercolors. Please, make sure that your bullet journal, your paper is going to handle very well any kind of different mediums. And I feel like that's where I started to hit a wall. Back in April, you know, we were 1 month in quarantine and I wanted to do something that would like bring me joy and I would be really proud and blah blah blah. And yeah, I ended up starting with like this big watercolor, and as soon as I started, I remember when I was recording, I was like, I did a mistake. I did a mistake. Yeah, I did a mistake. And it was so wonky working with this bullet journal. I just straight up stopped using the watercolors, and I tried to redo the same cloudy effect that I was doing with my Roszipou tips. Didn't really work well, and yeah. That's where I hit officially a wall. I started recording that and I was in the middle of moving. So on May 1st, I actually moved from another apartment to another, and it was so complicated because I was trying to record while I was like moving offices in my old apartment, and oh my god, it was so hard. And also just the fact that I used color pencil instead of like my Crayola support apps. You can totally see that in my quarantine schedule spread, but you can see all the little bleed that even the colored pencil did. You can see like traces of my marking, of what was actually like, oops, this fell off. I think it was supposed to be here, there we go. So you can see that after I did this one, or as much as was like filling up my mood tracker, everything that I wrote down was showing, it was bleeding. Like my bullet journal couldn't even handle colored pencil, and I was so pissed. And making this theme, it's super cute, I really like how it looks, but I was so disappointed with like the quality paper and yeah. Oh, June was actually very fun. It was a release of the newest DLC in Pokemon, and yeah, I feel like that in the bullet journal community, people don't really make teams out of like fandoms really. So I was actually very proud to do that. I actually recorded a flip through of both June and May, and I think after that I switched bullet journals. I'm not sure, but again, very heavily illustrated, and again, I like doing it, but at the same time, see, like I wasn't even sure. Like I had this idea of like making a beach, but it ended up like not looking so well because my bullet journal couldn't handle color pencil, couldn't handle watercolor. I was super limited in like the mediums that I could use, and yeah, I ended up like not liking at all. Oh, I did a little spread for Amanda. Oh my god, I didn't remember that. I'm pretty sure she will not like watch this video, but just in case. I really hope you liked it, Amanda. Oh, I skipped some pages. But yeah, I was like kind of like disappointed, kind of not. It was really cool working on it, but at the same time, oh, I also, oh my god, the red I was using was like almost out of ink, and towards all the bullet journal of this, towards all the spreads, you can see my fingerprints of the red because it was leaking, and I had red all over my fingers, and I was so freaking pissed. But yeah. Oh, July was so cool. Create your own sunshine. Oh my god. July was really cool. I liked the palette that I had. Again, leaking. It was a different color this time. It was like my flashy pink. And yeah. Yeah, I feel like I was so more creative with my spreads. Oh my god. In this bullet journal than my other one. Oh, a mid-year review. Nice. Oh my god, look at that! All the different tasks would be different kind of popsicle. Oh my god. Dear 2020, thank you, but next, nothing changes if nothing changes if nothing changed. And that's the end of my bullet journal. Yay! Oh my god, I actually last towards July. I think that in my first year of bullet journaling, this is actually my second year of bullet journaling. In my first year, I think that I was starting missing pages for the month of June. I'm actually surprised that I could last until July because I actually still have like some pages left. I'm pretty sure I could have fit August in it, but like I showed you, the quality paper of this journal for like any other kind of medium outside of you know, basic markers and yeah, like I couldn't do color pencil in this one. It's like it's mind-blowing. I still cannot believe it. So yeah, this is the end of the first part of 2020. Alright, but beautiful creations in this one for sure. And this is my Archer and Olive bullet journal. I really liked it. Quality paper, even more better. You can see that I use different kind of medium because my paper is actually a little bended and everything. The only thing though, because it's kind of like a fabric cover, I have cats, and cats have a lot of fur. So I have actually, I don't know if you can really see well on camera, but like there's little dots of like fur, cat fur, like inside of like the fabric, and oh my god. And yeah, but otherwise, I like the color. I really like the little, it's not embossed, but it's kind of like ink inside of the fabric. I don't know, but just buying the journal proved me wrong that I could still be creative. I could still use any kind of mediums in it. And yeah, so let's look into it. Oh, I also started to name my bullet journal. I think it was Elizabeth from Plant-Based Bride. She nicknames her bullet journal, so I thought, oh, you know what, I think I'm gonna name mine. And because it was my first time naming a bullet journal, I was like, oh, maybe I can start with the letter A. And I went for Alice because I do think it's a beautiful name. Shout out to every Alice in the world. I think your name is beautiful. I made a key, an index, my grade spacing cheat sheet. This one was a little bit better, but I realized that I should not use markers when I'm trying to do stuff. And yeah, it's really beautiful, it's really cute, but it kind of looks like confusing in the end of the day. Also, here's the quote of like my bullet journal: be proud of how hard you are trying. And I feel like every time I open it, my bullet journal, I look at this quote and I was like, yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, with the year that we are having, we should just be proud of the fact that we are trying. Like, I should just be proud of like trying something new, trying something that is out of my routine, out of my, you know, comfort zone and everything. Oh, and I stick with like kind of like the floral theme for you know, my mid-yearly you know, beginning of my bullet journal spreads, whatever you want to call it, just so it fits with the other journal. And I feel like the tones that I choose for those spreads are like very more vibrant, and it actually gave colors to my bullet journal and didn't look like as bad. And as you can see, no bleeding at all. I was so happy using this bullet journal as well. And here are my memories. Oh my god. I took some pictures and I printed them in black and white because I thought that it looked cool. I still need to print those out. Mostly because I just don't want like to print, you know, one single photo and like get rid of the paper. and just have like this little picture. So I'm just like, so what I did is that I printed like 4 pictures at a time. So now I'll be ready to print those ones at the end of the month. And you know, kind of like to go through with the floral theme. And I was like, oh, maybe I can do like the flowers in Breath of the Wild with like the Master Sword that is stuck in the grass. So yeah. And the quote says, even when you think it's a game over, you can always press continue. Which is, you know, really relatable. And I wanted to go back to like what kind of themes I was making in my first bullet journal, because yeah, I really hit a wall with this one with trying with the other bullet journal with trying like to make very complicated themes and all. So I just went for like a firework theme, because usually in August, kind of like a reference to Animal Crossing, because it's always the fireworks season in Animal Crossing towards the end, towards the month of August. You can like watch fireworks show I think it was every Saturday. So yeah. So very simple theme. I didn't really like beat around the bush. Oh, and I also forgot to put a spread that I wanted to put at the beginning with like all my yearly, kind of like mid-yearly spreads. I wanted to have a self-care spread, so I decided to include it here in my August because I kind of forgot about it. Yeah. Ooh. Oh my god, I almost forgot about this! So also in August, it was the moment that my husband and I decided to adopt a new kitten! Wink wink, I'm also planning a video about Sunny because she is something, but that's also the month where we adopted Sunny, my newly kitten. She is a calico cat. She was supposed to be 6 months when we adopted her, but that's not true. She was way too small to be 6 months old. I don't know if you can like really see in this picture, but like she is so little compared to Caro, my other cat. And yeah, honestly, this cat was probably another great thing that happened in 2020. It really, like, yes, she's a butt, but she pretty much act like a baby human. And it really felt like I was taking care of a baby, I was taking care of someone, and me and my husband loves her so much. Like, I will still love Caro with like all my heart. He is my baby cat, but like, you know, Sunny is special. You'll see when I'll be making the video about her. Oh my god, watercolor. I wanted to redeem myself with watercolor so bad. I wanted to do a cosmic theme. Just to redeem myself with like the very bad watercolor theme that I did in my other bullet journal. And also I started to have like a sticker club. By the way, if you are interested to get like a bunch of stickers, including those little stickers that can be maybe space related or whatever, if it's your thing, they are all available in my shop. I'm gonna put the link somewhere. But if you are interested to get those stickers before anyone else, I also have a Patreon. Every month I'm sending stickers, fan art prints, and a bunch of other stuff too for those who are part of the sticker club tier. So if you're interested to get stickers, feel free to check out my Patreon. And I also got my Amanda Rachel Lee washi tape, and it was perfect because she had like this very bright blue, sparkly and with like little sparkles and stars washi tape. So I used that all over my bullet journal. And yeah, as you can see, lots of watercolor, and again, no bleeding at all. I was so freaking happy. And I really like how I use my gold jelly roll pen. It turned out pretty well. I took a break of everything, and I was making a plan and like a list of like the good and the bad thing of like every stuff that I was working on at that time and what I should do. This is kind of like a personal spread, so I'm just like gonna be moving on. Oh, my washi tape desk pages. I also bought a bunch of washi tape too, so you will start seeing more washi tapes as well towards the spreads. September was like the month for me that I realized stuff about what I was making, like content-wise, and yeah. Oh, I really like this theme. I really like how I use my washi tapes with the theme that I gave myself, which is kind of like a celebration to fall in general. So like pumpkins, again, little flowers, acorns, leaves, kind of like going back to a very natural theme that needs more doodles than very big illustrations. Oh, I put some Pokemon stickers because it was the release of like the second part of the DLC. Ooh, November! Again, a very floral theme. This one was mushrooms. Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. So, remember when I said that my weekly spread was like very, very average, in like towards all of like this bullet journal? Well, in November, I can't realize that I still have a lot of pages left. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go crazy and I'm gonna do a bunch of different spread. Oh, I think that's where I ordered new pens. Alright, just like this one, I did a little book inside the spread. It's so decorative. Oh, I also did like some mushroom stickers as well that I really like. Ah, this is kind of embarrassing, but this is what I meant when I say I was making spread for myself without thinking about like what everyone would think about my bullet journal. I did a spread for my 2-year wedding anniversary with my husband. I took some pictures that I printed out of like what happened during the day and blah blah blah. Oh, again, a spread. And December, so this month is still not very much complete. I think I still have like 1 weekly to do, but still. And my team, it's kind of like a very weird team, but I was really inspired by my newly kitten, Sunny. She plays with freaking everything, and I was like, you know what? Who doesn't have a cat that always play with the Christmas lights, or like everything Christmas, because it's so flashy and they go all crazy. It was also my inspiration for my stickers in December. So it's kind of like a mix of like Christmas lights and cats. Oh yeah, we were supposed to watch like a bunch of Christmas movies, and so far I only watched The Elf, and we are like the 22nd of December, but I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna watch all the Christmas movies. This is my gift list. No, don't look. Those are actually 2 weekly. So I first did this weekly because I didn't really have much to do, because I'm also on break. I'm not doing any kind of like art stuff or whatever. So and yeah, so this is 1 week, this is another week, and I left it blank for the week that I have left in December. And that's what I meant by this bullet journal is not really complete. I'm gonna write my hopes for 2021 here. I'm gonna do like my overview of the month here, all in like one spread. And the final spread of the journal. 2020, you really F up. But did you really? Because in the end of the day, yes, 2020 really put a break on me, but when I look back with like all my teams, with like all happened, just like in those 6 months in this bullet journal and this other 6 months approximately, in the end, it was the year that I started to be an independent. I was making money out of by myself. I was making money on Twitch, Patreon, and I was able to survive. And so either way, yes, 2020 messed up, but in the end, I'm not sure if it really did for me because all the reasons that I said. And this is the end of this bullet journal. And yeah, I hope that you like my teams. So there you have it, guys. I hope that you like this video. It was really fun to make. It's like right now it's like towards the end of the day. I should go make some dinner. I was really feeling like making a video, so I hope that you guys like my bullet journal comeback. I don't know what this channel is for even. You will find all my Twitch highlights here, everything that I just am feeling like making. So if you like gaming content and also art stuff, feel free to leave a like and subscribe as well. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next time. Who knows, maybe I'll be making another bullet journal video sooner than ever. Goodbye!